Today has been a great day. It's a great day of celebration today. To bring you up to speed, I make videos for my daughter to find in the future and just simply see how dope I was. Today, we're talking about my Art Institute student loans. They have been forgiven, finally. Oh man, I literally found this out today. I didn't even go looking for it. I got a notification from my bank about a bill that I paid off last week. It sent me a notification saying, "Congratulations, you paid off an account." I just want to see it in, real time. So I went to my credit report just to see it say paid in full. I wanted to see that. And I went to the open accounts and saw that my student loan portion was reflecting a drastically different amount. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? And I literally was like, wait a minute, could this be? Because I haven't received any communication, man. Uh, I wish I could give you more information for all the other art institute students that fell into that window of attendance where you get those student loans forgiven. I received a notification January 2025, I want to say, and since then I've received no communication. So I pretty much stopped looking, kind of forgot, and I didn't receive a notification of whenever this happened because I check my credit report regularly, but I just stopped looking at the student loan part, right? So I wish I could give you like some kind of report or something about, something that could help you in your kind of waiting, but I just happened to see that it was gone. So anyway, from there, I was like, let me chill, let me chill, let me chill, let me check. I go back to the original email from January 2025 and I clicked the studentaid.gov link just to make sure I'm logging in and checking it at the source. So I go there, I log in, and sure enough, same amount that was reflected on my credit report, of course. But I'm just skeptical, trust issues. I don't want any BS. I done got excited and then, oh, actually, it's really, yeah, I ain't want that. So man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because man, just that weight, I've been getting on my super financial literacy stuff, on my Ramsey network streams and really wanting to be debt free and whatnot. So to have this, man, is just such a blessing from God, man. So hopefully seeing this video makes some other art institute students look into, the status of theirs. I didn't get a notification, so man, just go check your your credit report, I guess. And then from there check, I guess studentaid.gov maybe. But yeah, it's a window of time. I'm gonna screenshot it because I didn't look at anything before recording this video. I probably should have, but I'm just excited. I want to report on my situation. It's a window of time. It's like 2011 to 17, 17 back to like 11 or '08 or something like that. It's a window of time where if you were a student in that window of time, your student loans will be forgiven. Apparently, whoever bought the Art Institute had predatory lending practices. So, from the students in that window, your loans will be forgiven. Obviously, the school nationwide is closed, all locations outside of the museum in Chicago. I myself am a very proud graduate of the Art Institute for the reasons that I went and the things that I did being there. As you can see, I got a Art Institute Letterman jacket here. I made that, so it's probably the only one in the country. I have two of them. This one is the red and white one, and I have an all black one. And one day I'll show those. But yeah, man, it's completely forgiven. I'm one of the few. I had a Uber driver tell me I was one of the few Art Institute success stories that he had seen, in his time of coming across Art Institute students. And I'm very proud of that. Very proud of what I've done with that degree thus far. Today, I'm a marketing specialist and brand consultant, and I use a lot of what I learned at the Art Institute um, in what I do today on a day to day basis. So, you know, It worked for me. I completely understand why it didn't or hasn't worked for a lot of other people. Weird part is I just realized I got this guy at the Art Institute. Um, but yeah, man, today, literally today, I don't know when it happened. I just noticed it today. I literally went there to see a different account paid in full and just happened to go to open accounts, looked at my student loan stuff, and that stuff was gone. And yeah, when I went to studentaid.gov, it showed the loans and it showed them say paid in full. I went to trade school before the Art Institute. That's a whole nother story. So I still have that portion, but the Art Institute stuff, which was the larger amount because the Art Institute is expensive, was expensive. That's gone, and it is an absolute blessing. God is good. And like I said, I make these videos for my daughter to find in the future, see how dope I was. This is absolutely dope. If I do everything right, this is something that she won't have to deal with, this the student loan part in the future, because we absolutely are currently people and going to be people that, you pay what you owe, you pay what you are due. And also believing that the borrower is slave to the lender. So, where when we can, we will absolutely avoid debts like that. So, man, this drastically increases really just my internal feeling and confidence and comfort and whatnot. Because it's not like I'm about to go out and do anything with that new space in my debt to income ratio situation, because I'm really not about to do anything. I just feel good about the fact that I don't have to sit and think about or have that mental space taken up, of that fact that it's there, but I'm just not dealing with it. Or, you got a lot of people that say they're just never getting that money from me, yada, yada. I feel great that I don't have to think about that anymore. It's an absolute blessing. Feels like I paid it. Listening to the Ramsey debt free screams and whatnot. I feel like I just did that. But anyway, um, I need to drop in a screenshot of how I have already celebrated. I'm gonna do two different things to celebrate. One, I like to get something tangible, something I can kind of feel and look at and say, I got that when X, Y, and Z happened. So, for example, I had a project last year in in Arizona, not Scottsdale, Phoenix, working with Zaxby's, the restaurant franchise. I was there as a presentation designer on the project. They're pretty much a conference for their franchisees. I bought an Arizona Diamondbacks corduroy baseball hat. I've never seen the Arizona Diamondbacks game, but I bought the hat because it's dope, number one. And two, I can always say I got that hat when I was in Arizona. So today, I bought a tote and carry black velvet duffel bag. I'm a bag guy. I'm not a shoe guy, you know, video game, anything like that. I like bags, duffel bags. So I bought a black tote and carry velvet duffel bag, just to commemorate this. It was on sale. It's like $60. I wanted the burgundy one, but it wasn't on sale. So I'm not gonna let myself go too crazy. So black velvet tote and carry duffel bag. I'm gonna put a picture in here to celebrate, man. And I'm gonna actually do something to celebrate, but this is my tangible part of the celebration. So that's the update, man. My student art institute student loans have been completely forgiven. That's my update. I have not searched YouTube not yet to see if anybody else has reported theirs being updated. But if you have not, if you're seeing this as a former art institute student, I didn't receive any kind of notification, so you should go look. Maybe it's there. Again, I make videos to basically have on here for my daughter to find in the future to see how dope I was. So join me on the journey to impress my daughter in the future. Our institute loans have been forgiven. That's my update. Please like, share, subscribe. Join me on the journey. God is good. The borrower is slave to the lender. Borrower having trouble with that, but still, they're gone. God is good. See y'all on the next one.